Alright, so what I was thinking about for triggering dialog lines before the end of the actual file, you could use these kind of markers here. So if we take them away, in Reaper at least there's this action which basically it creates a marker for each of these items at the start of each item. You can probably script this to yourself so it runs better for your needs, but for a quick demonstration, bam, you get the markers. Cool. And then when you render a file, you have the option to add this option here, the write BWF checkbox. And there you can choose to include the markers or regions or whatever. And what happens then is that these markers will get embedded into the rendered audio files. So when you render them, which you will do either way because you're like editing audio dialog lines and stuff, then they will show up here in the mixdown. And if we would import these into Reaper at least, or any audio program which recognizes BWF files and markers, embedded markers, these markers will show up in the actual audio file. So yeah, now we got it upside down. Here we go. So as you can see here, we have the line 01 gunshot. That one has the marker here. And also, but here's the important part. So this is where the next audio file will be triggered. And if we close this one here, and this one, they would be triggered like this in the audio engine, I guess. By the audio engine like analyzing the markers that are in the actual file and triggering the correct line depending on the marker. Now you may see a problem here, that these files will get two markers each, one for the current, their own name basically, and the one that's the next marker. And this could be an issue, but like could also be circumvented in that like this file is gonna have a certain name, like it's gonna have the name of line 02 whatever, and the audio engine could check, like when it comes across a marker, it checks against the name of the currently playing file. Ah, it's the same file, then I wouldn't do anything. But if it comes across a marker with a different name, then it triggers that file instead. So like when it comes across this one, the 03, it will look up the table of dialog lines, I guess, and then trigger line 03. So that could be a solution for getting audio dialog lines which are overlapping to play. And yeah, this is just a quick thing that I came up with right now. Probably needs to be revised and stuff for bigger projects and stuff like that. But it could be an interesting solution, I think. So tell me what you guys think.